does that. He sneaks around sometimes and they'll tell
Well,
us.
because we all do that, because we all come in here and like, oh, we don't want to say, have Dad over here, but just him hearing the tone of voice drop down, he knows what's being said. And here's the thing with George
Well, I'm
Bush.
careful about that. I'm on to that now, though.
Yeah.
Because I look at the other person and I say this non-committal thing, and then I have an excuse to go into the room or something, or
Yeah, well, he's tuned into it. I mean, come on, he's married to it. He knows you.
He doesn't know me as well as I know him. No way. He never,
Well, he doesn't care to. All right.
right.
Yeah.
So he never will. So he'll always be at a disadvantage. And he's at a disadvantage now that I'm not going to take any more of this shit. And that's why that day he was yelling at me, carrying on for some insane, stupid thing, because he couldn't get the pot in the refrigerator. And I'm yelling at him. I says, "What? I think I told you this." I said to him, "Don't you talk to me like that."
Yeah.
And he says, "You make me do this." I says, "No, I don't make you do it. You do it to yourself." And he looks like he's going to explode and have a heart attack and stuff like that. I never. I says, "Yes, you were." I said, "Remember that story how when you were a little boy and you tore up your shirt because your mom wouldn't give you the money?" I says, "You always had a bad temper." And I was yelling right back at him. He went into the bathroom. He said, "Leave me alone, leave me alone." And I'm there. "No, you can't talk to me like this anymore. I'm not putting up with."
Well, I think.
But inside I thought, "Oh boy, Billy, you're going to kill him." And I thought, "No, I don't care this time." And I thought to myself, you know what? I'm even going to have you cremated. Why should I spend money on a big funeral? But now that I'm not mad at him, and it seemed like he really finally maybe got the message. Yeah, I am doing this to myself.
Well, I think he was mad that you got hurt because I was doing his biography and you said whatever it is
No,
you
it
said.
wasn't.
Because I called and I left a message on the answer machine saying I'm coming up to take both your.
Yeah, I got that.
Right. Well, then I think he heard. I don't know if he heard that or not, but I think he was upset that he would have to split the whole biography thing. Okay, that was my idea because
No,
he's been calling me like a plant mom, like a lemon tree, more like an olive tree. This is 10 years the war story's been coming down. Okay, and I sit and I got a lot done. I got a lot of information on this and. It was a good thing, but the whole tapes and everything, I think this is.
And Dad does write a lot better, but he gives himself credit for it to tell the story when he actually sits down and writes it.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to do that. Well, this came on the heels of basically Dad carrying on at me like that. So when I was sitting listening to him in the room, I was thinking, "Oh, he's so wonderful. Oh, he's such a big shot. Oh, there he goes. I'm this and I'm that." That's what I was mad. I didn't care that he was. I was happy. I thought, "Oh, let him bend everybody's ear there. He doesn't realize we're all getting tired of it."
It's called taking one for the team.
Yeah. Put that up. That's why I was sitting there. So when you went out then, and I don't know what it was Dad said, and I said, "Oh yeah." I says, and what is it? And what part do I play in his life? In essence, I said, all I am is just a piece of shit. That's all.
Well, I think that's like.
Perry, when we came back from Georgia,
yeah,
I said to your dad then, I said, Mario, you and I have to learn how to talk to one another. Just talk to one another. Talk about the weather, talk about going for a walk, talk about this or that or what news in town. I said, because you know what's going to happen if we don't? One day, you're going to be sitting in one room, I'm going to be sitting in another room. I says, and we're not going to have nothing to talk about to each other.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what's happened, because I don't care whether he talks to me or not.
Yeah.
Because he takes everything the wrong way. When it comes to me, why, I don't know. I would say it started on our wedding day.
Wow. Yeah.
We were in Sears, and I wanted to buy this cast iron skillet. I said, "Oh, I was so naive and stupid. I was too innocent. I was just an innocent person. I never grew up with that kind of a life where, now your dad, he grew up in a world where he had to be suspicious, look out for himself, hardworking and that kind of stuff, and what's the angle in it for everybody else, basically, to get where he would, and neglected by his mother, and his parents just grew like a weed. So here he marries this woman who is like, sees good, always, I'm one person who always looks for the good in somebody.
Yeah.
My eyes aren't closed to the bad. but I always would try to look for the good things first before the bad things are there. So I told him, I said, I forget where he's going with this story.
Seeing Sears, you're picking up
the
a
frying
skillet.
pan.
Yeah.
I said, oh, this is what we should get is a frying pan. And he started carrying on about it. We had this big fight about a pillow. And then one time I was in the grocery store, and we had a limited amount of money. Dad was handling the money. I never complained about ever not having money, or never have enough money, or complain you should be making more money, or how come. That's the kind of wife he should have had.
Yeah.
And I said, we bought some ice cream. I said, I'll get some ice cream cones. And he says in this really loud voice in the supermarket, put them back. I was humiliated. Everybody turned around to look, and I guess they thought maybe I was stealing them or something. God knows what. I was humiliated.
Yeah.
Do you think he cared or apologized? Never. And here it is, all these years later, and I still feel upset about that? If nobody ever gives you closure. And then another time my sister came to visit me. She came upstairs. I think maybe he had helped her with her groceries or something. He was always good that way. And we only had one chair to sit on. That was a rocking chair. And I had been ironing some clothes, and I hung it on the back of the chair, the iron stuff.
Yeah.
And Dad's talking to Aunt Jean, and then he goes over to sit down in the chair like this. And I said, oh, watch out for my blouse. He jumped up, and he picked up my blouse, and he ripped it into little pieces.
Holy cow.
And he was he's been like this from the beginning.
Yeah.
So then as the years went by, I'm here trying not to irritate him, upset. It's but I got to the point, I don't know what irritates him or upsets him, because I say the most innocent of things, and he somehow sees bad in it. We were in the car with Mary and Caesar, and she says to me one day when we get out of the car, she says, why does he always talk to you like that? She says, I don't know, Mary. He's been like this my whole life. No matter what innocent thing I say.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's kind of sad.
It is sad because
Thank you for staying with them, okay? So, like I said, I've told him, hey, he should kiss your feet, okay? It goes, he doesn't want to hear that,
No.
Like,
Well, he wanted us to go live down in Lansford at that house on 6th Center Street. And there were so many repairs and things had to be done to it. He had come back from Frederick, Maryland, I guess, and I had just had Gina. And I said, you have one of those moments in your life that if you do and go down that, you'll disappear as a person, that you just lose everything about you. Won't exist anymore as a person. You'll have a mental breakdown or something like that.
yeah.
Graham didn't like me. Dad wasn't on my side either. I was all by myself with all those kids. And I knew if I went down there and lived in that house, I'll fix up the kitchen and I'll do this for you and I'll do that for you. And I knew that wasn't going to happen because we didn't only have so much money, because I wouldn't ask him to.
Yeah.
Where were the kids going to play? There was no yard. It's going to be harder for me. And I thought, I'm going to live there with his mother in her house, and then I'll really be where he never stuck up for me before when I was in her house.
Yeah.
Didn't even get invited to Uncle Tony's wedding. I was left behind.
Oh, yeah? Holy cow.
And I just knew that I couldn't do that. It's just like you have these just like moments in your life where you just know. I thought, if I go and live there, I want to do this to please him, money-wise, because he wanted to salvage the building, which his brother owned, or said he owned, because he was taking care of it. Dad was always stuck for the bills. He always came through. He was always a responsible person. And I thought, I can't go, because if I do, I won't be able to do anything. I just won't. I'll just crack up. I will. I'll just disappear. So I said, no, I won't go.
We would have grown up with the Gribbles.
And Dad said,
thank God.
Dad said, well, then I'm leaving you.
Holy cow.
And he went out the door, and I don't play games like Dad does. I don't say things for effect to manipulate to do that. He always did. Everybody's going to get a pony and all this kind of stuff. Anyway, he left the house, and I started thinking, well, I have this baby that's like a week old.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, well, what am I? It turns out it was a power play on your dad's part. So about 20 minutes later, he comes back. We're like tugging that. Let me just see who this is on now. I won't answer it though. He comes back. Where's Dad? Hello, Yeah, Perry's here. Okay, good. Okay, I will. How's the roads? Good? No snow
Yeah.
up there.
Down-
Okay, which casino did you go to? Oh, oh, he's in the sand. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought you were someplace else.
Oh, that's down in Bethlehem.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call you if he comes in. All right,
Okay.
bye. So anyway, he comes back after about 20 minutes. And I'm already figuring, what a terrible predicament I'm in. And I just closed off the idea that I ever could go down. I knew I wasn't going to do that. And I thought, well, what am I going to do?
Well, 6 kids.
I know what I'm not going to do. And, yeah, he had 6. And he comes in, I forgot my such and such a thing. And he goes upstairs and he gets stuff. And he goes to the door with his bag and stuff like that. And he turns it around and he says to me, because I'm not begging him to stay or anything.
Yeah.
He says, and just what do you think you're going to do? And I said, well, I guess maybe I'll just have to go on welfare. He got so mad.
Yeah.
He grabbed his stuff and put it in the house and threw it down. He said, you probably would too. I just knew one thing.
Well, give me a hug because I love you. Mom. That was a tough one. Okay, that was a super power play.
Well,
okay, changed our lives.
It wasn't a power play on my part.
Yeah.
But I look back and I think to myself and I think, oh, thank God that we didn't leave for the sake of the kids and school and all that kind of stuff. For as much as you think you would like to or you put up, no, that wouldn't have been good for the kids.
I know, look how prolific this family is, okay? All the grandkids coming through and everybody, this is in everybody's memory, you know?
But Dad is he's a very responsible person. He's very good. I don't know when it comes to me, Perry, I don't know what it is.
Well, you're his rock, okay? It's
My Aunt Catherine says that's because you're smarter than him, and she said he's jealous of you. So maybe she was right.
Well, she's a smart woman.
But he's smart as far as looking out for us and everybody too.
Yeah.
But he married a woman who never ever in her life said, you don't make enough money.
Well, he's lucky. I remember Jenny, I went from making $16,000 to making $60,000.
Oh my God.
And she said, it's not enough. I was like, it don't get any more than this. It's only downhill from here.
Well, the first year we were married too, we had no money. The second year it really was. We were really down on our luck. We were living with Graham and Lansford, and we had Mario. We had Kathleen, and I guess I was expecting Mario, and I decided, Dad knew he couldn't get anything. We didn't have any money for Christmas. And it didn't matter because Kathleen was little then, and I was thinking, I think I found some little thing to wrap up for her. And I got your dad something. I don't know what it was. Something simple that he could use. You know what he got me when he kept saying, oh, I bet you shouldn't, don't be looking here or there for your Christmas present, Oh, just stay out of such and such a places. And he said this every once in a while, like I was going to be looking around to see where my Christmas present was hidden. And I never did bother looking. And so you know what he gave me on Christmas? He gave me a can opener, the kind that one that you buy like for 50 cents, like you clamp it on like this. And I was so mad. I says, you could have got me a candy bar or something. I says, and you get me this? I said, but why have you been leading me on like I'm going to get this present? I'm going to be like, he says, well, because then I thought you'd be happy while you were looking forward to getting something.
He did that with me with going to Italy, Mom, okay? And I'm still getting him back for not going, okay? Because we were clicking on the plane seats and everything, and we couldn't go. Mom, I had everything ready. I bought a backpack. I was off of work. I had 6 months off.
I remember
I could have gone. I'm ready to go, Dad. Go ahead. Come on. Dare me to kick the football this time, okay? Because I